Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you all doing all right. It's been quite a little bit again. Sorry for the little delay. And yes, we're back with another WWE review. I've been very busy during this weekend, so we're gonna come back every single show until this point for in this video. So this video could be a long one. I might just do some the highlights of each show because that way we can compass everything in a general sense. That way we can also focus on the what we really wanted to talk about. So that being said, let's get into it. So our first review is of course, as you can see, SmackDown. And the highlight of the day of the show was Cody Rhodes returns to challenge Drew McIntyre to WrestlePalooza title match. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Cody Rhodes has returned in SmackDown. He finally is back from his storyline's injury, or should we say, Guile from Street Fighter, but that's a conversation from another video, to be honest. So that being said, now he's back to at revenge against Drew McIntyre, and they're finally gonna have their long-awaited match. I think we've been waiting for this match for quite some time, and we're finally gonna have it. Finally gonna have it here in WrestlePalooza, and then listen from this video will be this Saturday. And the good thing is that WrestlePalooza will also be streaming in select theaters. I already got my ticket. You just check on your local theaters and see if have the WrestlePalooza card, and it will be streaming it live. Also, on Saturday, so we can see we have Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar bleeds, blast, beast or something. R-Truth with an F5. Funny thing about this is Brock Lesnar's the one who opened the show. And then R-Truth came to defend John Cena's honor now that John Cena was not there in the show. But the funny thing is, when Brock Lesnar did the F5 to R-Truth, he also ripped his pants during it. So Rob was a good sport, just laugh about it, just showing off his blue boxers with his jeans. It was a quite of funny moment. And I actually saved that segment because that segment was kind of, oh, okay, sure. After that, we got Jax destroy Stratton and Cargill. So yeah, so we have Jay Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton on the title match, but Tiffany retained, and then Nia Jax come back and destroy both of them. Sadly, because of this match, Tiffany Stratton was injured, and she was not medically cleared for NXT Homecoming, that we are going to talk about later on. More on that later. Then we have Sami Zayn versus Rey Fenix on a U.S. title open challenge. So yes, so Rey Fenix have a match with Sami Zayn, and it was a very great match. Great match overall because of Rey Fenix being now available to a single match. Because as all of you might not or may know by now, his tag team partner Andrade has been quote unquote fired from the company of WWE because of health violations and less communication and bad behavior, disciplinary behavior for something that he did in the company. And well, he did it. He has to pay the price about it, and somehow, some way, it come to the conclusion that he got released from the company. So yeah, Andrade will now is no longer in WWE. So that in conclude from the story from him tag team with Ray Phoenix, that originally the plan was he was gonna win the tag team titles against the White Six. So now that's on the shelf. So we don't know what's that's gonna happen. And now Ray Phoenix is back as a solo superstar. Although there are rumors that he might pair up with his brother Penta all the way in Raw to bring back the Lucha Brothers. I would love to see that. But let's just wait and see what that goes on. All right. That's the highlights for SmackDown. Uh Now we're gonna move on to from SmackDown, we're gonna move on to Raw. So from Raw, we have the highlight is LA Knight drops Jey Uso with a BIT. So to give a context, last week, last video, Jey Uso spear LA Knight to to because of a very mixed uh not truths that they have. Apparently they don't get along. So Jay is like looking very heelish lately, looking more like Roman, just like Jamie said. So LNA wanted to fight Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, but he needed a tag partner. So he went to look with Jimmy. Jay did not like that. So, but other than that, he came to help out against the Bronze that defeated Ally Knight and Jimmy. And that's when Ally Knight dropped Jay as a receipt, aka as a payback for what he did last week. So these stories keep going on. I still believe this is the story that we're gonna see in War Games. So let's see what this goes on. In other news, we got Asuka's confront Bakir after Bakir defeats Kairi Sane. So, yes, Kairi Sane and Stephanie Bakir had a match, and Stephanie defeated Kairi Sane. So Asuka confront Bakir, and then you see that Io came between them to stop Asuka against Bakir. Knowing that in WrestlePalooza this Saturday we're gonna have Io versus Stephanie Bakir for the women's world champion. So this story will continue. This is another story that I think that will go along to War Games. It is a contender. So let's see what's going on there. Then I must say my favorite part of the whole segment is Punk and Lee face off with Rollins and Lynch. This segment is quite I'm very much entertained. Since AJ Lee being back, she's been amazing. She's like she didn't lose a beat of her amazing amazing promos. And then with her husband CM Punk, that I love the fact that he never said once, "I am CM Punk." No, he said, "I am AJ Lee's husband," acknowledging her wife and having the respect that she deserves. Something very loving husband should be doing. And then we got the opposite of Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch doing very heelish things. The matter of fact is that it ended up that Lee slapped Seth Rollins, and it ended up that then Becky basically body slam AJ, and then they just run off maniacally, like heelish that they are, Rollins and Becky, kissing very evilish. And then CM Punk just grabbing AJ, just like ready to get some payback on WrestleMania. So that match is gonna be super great. Can't wait to see it on the big screen. Really, my apologies. We also have John Cena readying for fight with Brock Lesnar. So this is mostly like the continuation of what happened on SmackDown with Brock Lesnar and R-Truth. This is basically John Cena confirming the match, although we know that was gonna happen. But this is just him not backing down. He's not giving up. He is afraid. He is against a very strong opponent that he knows very well. He's fighting so many countless matches, so many countless times. So now, so now they're gonna be together in this match at WrestlePalooza, and they did confirm that John Cena versus Brock Lesnar will be the main event of WrestlePalooza. So can't wait to see his last match against Brock Lesnar. All right, that's it for SmackDown. Now we're gonna go to what I really want to talk about is NXT. But before I do, let me just grab some water. My voice is uh, almost gone, so give me a moment. Woo! Woo! Needed to refresh my mouth. Woo! All right, guys. So then now we go from last night from this video, NXT, and as you can see, my favorite part was Rhea Ripley, Lyra Valkyria, and Stephanie Vaquer stand tall over Fatal Influence at NXT Homecoming. What a match, guys! What a match! And as you can see, this is why the on SmackDown when Stephanie Stratton had her injury. Well, Lyra Valkyria was the one who replaced Stephanie. I mean Tiffany Stratton. So Lyra is the one who replaced them. That is okay because Lyra is an ex NXT superstar. So it does make sense so she'd be there. But regardless of the fortunate injury of Tiffany Stratton, it was a great match. Great match. And we have also that Stephanie and Rhea did a devil's kiss. Double. And you know that Booker T, the ones who watch NXT knows that Booker T almost fainted, almost lost his words when he just see the devil's kiss with the ah 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 yeah. Every time Booker T said that, when every time Stephanie does the devil kiss, is amazing. And then Rhea does it too. It was just an amazing match with amazing payoff. A great match. I love it. I want to see more of this. Really do. So then we have Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss defeats the Colin. So another great match. I love what they're doing with Charlotte Flair. Really was not digging her as a heel. I love that she paired up with Alexa Bliss. That everybody loves Alexa Bliss. Listen, I mean, how could you not? But her chemistry and in the show, she did say that they're besties. So they're finally acknowledging that they're friends. So great show. Love them. Just love every time they're together. And then the most surprising thing in the show is the Sunday that I was looking forward because but it that by the time he was using his original entrance, Finn Balor, I was not a fan of WWE. I actually became a fan in the WrestleMania 40 time. That's when I became his fan, and from that time, Finn Balor did not have his original theme. So at this show at Homecoming, they bring back his original theme, his original entrance. And then I saw everybody in the arena do the da, 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 I mean, you're not seeing me right now, but if just put my arms up and everything, just for like how he's doing in the frame here. So they they bring it back, and I must say they should really stop doing with Def Rebel doing the theme songs, because its original theme song has so much how the kids saying today, aura, has so much aura. It has so much prestige, so much flair. It really complements them, and it has crowd work together. Like, I really love this thing. I only see it in old videos or like in the 2K games of WWE, the theme, and I've been in love with it. And seeing it on the show, it really looks really good for fans. So I really want WWE to bring it back, because it really complements and just makes the show even way better to make the people just play along. Really, really good for Finn Balor. Other things that happened in the show, it was The Miz helped Trick and Mello gang conquer versus DIY. So yes, there was a tag team match, and then Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes um, versus DIY. And then The Miz came in at the end and then just helped them out. That being said, the match was great. I really love it. I just want Carmelo to be pushed better. Like, I am afraid that when Trick Williams goes to the main roster, he's gonna be treated like Carmelo Hayes. He's gonna be pushed for the beginning and then back to the mid card, and I don't want that. Like, Carmelo proves that he's a great wrestler. He had like that seven series with Andrade. Unfortunately, Andrade is no longer in the company, but Carmelo has that chops. And I'm just afraid when Trick does go to the main roster, he will suffer the same fate. But let's see. I mean, Trick is doing okay, so let's see what that happens. Other stuff happened in NXT, like cameos. One of them was like one of them was the glorious the glorious man, like that, and then there's like matches like Tyler Breeze, I think it was the name, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. It might be here. Oh, also Sami Zayn hype up Job Evans. That's also one of the great things that happened there. Then let's see, and then we have this Mind Your Macro photo. He did come back and say his official like War Games, and it's just against Triple H. That it also come back to NXT to open the show with AGBK, Shawn Michaels. So yeah. So what is my review for each of the shows? So for the show for SmackDown, I give it a 6 out of 10. It was good as what it could be, but it could be better. Really, what saved us just Brock Lesnar being silly, and then Cody Rhodes coming back with Drew McIntyre. That's what really saved me to me. Raw, really to me was I would say a 7 out of 10, because it was mostly like it's the same that we had last time, but really the AJ Lee, CM Punk, Becky, and Rollins segment is really a highlight for me, and also everything that involves Braun Breaker, Jay, and Jimmy. So that's always good for me. And then we also have NXT. Guys, this to me was a 10 out of 10. Last night's show was, to me, it was everything that I hoped for and more. Not just because of the nostalgia, but also because of how the matches were, and how what they were setting up later on. I really think that, to me, I'm enjoying more NXT than the other flagship shows, at least from this week. So to me, that's what I'm like looking forward more. So can't wait for next time that we'll be doing a video, a review for it. It will be for SmackDown and WrestlePalooza. So can't wait to do those reviews. I will do it for next week. I will be busy when those videos come up, so I will not have you a video for immediately. So I will make those reviews for next week. Hopefully by then I can make some gaming that I've been trying to promise for all of you guys, but I can do some gaming and some either gaming news and also some movie and comic book news that I would love to start. All right. All right. That being said, I hope you like this recap of the entire week. If you like me doing the whole entire week, let me know. That will be helpful for me. I think this format will be better, so I would just compact everything in one. All right, guys, that will be it for today. So hope you all have a wonderful night, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.